Every one of us needs to admit one thing amongst so many other things. The one thing we need to admit is that we are trying hard to achieve the pleasure of Allah, aren't we? Every one of us, no matter what level we're on today, wouldn't you like tomorrow to be a better day? If the answer is yes, my brother, my sister, you're heading in the right direction. If the answer is no, we have much more to improve on, inshallah. Let's hope the day comes sooner rather than later. So, every one of us wants to improve. We want to change for the better, don't we? There are two main ways of changing. One is to change instantly. Take a look at the example of a man who used to engage in stealing and robbery. One day, as he entered the masjid, he heard a beautiful verse where Allah is explaining how important it is for people to change. Has the time not come for those who are believers for their hearts to be softened towards the remembrance of Allah? Has that time not come? Don't be like those who forgot Allah, who left it for a while until their hearts became hard. This man, as soon as he heard the verse, began to cry and promised, Allah, never again will he go back to his old ways. Imagine, this was such a beautiful turning point. I'm sure from amongst us, there are those who've turned by one verse, one lecture, one reminder, one thing that happened in our lives. We became better people. Sometimes it's the death of someone, sometimes it's sickness, sometimes it's an accident, sometimes it's failure, and sometimes it is success that makes us turn to Allah. So, Alhamdulillah, we ask Allah to make us from those who can turn to Him. But there is another way of turning. Gently change one by one things in your life and improve yourself as the days pass. This brings us to the second type of change. The first one is there, which I hope has happened to us, and I hope even if the major change has come, we all believe that we still need to improve. None of us can say, now I'm okay, I'm enough, whatever I've got to is okay, I'm a big pious saint, and that's it. Now I can just look at everyone else and instruct them. No. If that's the case, Shaitan has got hold of us. We need to understand every one of us needs to improve from the level you're on. So, let's concentrate on the second type of change. The first one is there, the sudden change, but the second one is changing gently, improving yourself as the days pass. You're changing one after the other, and every day you're so happy. You look back and say, I moved 1 inch, mashallah. Before you know it, you'll have moved a mile, and before you know it, you'll cross the continents, and before you know it, you get into Jannah, and your bridge to paradise is made and built. May Allah grant that to us. Now let's talk about practical ways of changing. What's a good way to start? Obviously, we say here and now. The intention needs to come here and now. Bad habits need to be flicked off, completely eradicated. No space for them. But sometimes people do not provide practical solutions. Here are some practical ways to change. Sleep on time. One of the most important things when you want to change your life is to sleep on time. When you sleep on time, you wake up fresh early morning, in time for what you are supposed to get up for. What is that? It's the Fajr prayer. As soon as your eyes open, the first thing you should do is praise Allah for giving you another day of life. Start your day with dhikr. Engage in the remembrance of Allah. Say words of praise and thanks to Allah for the life He has given you. Remember Him and be conscious of Him throughout your day. Set a daily routine. Change one by one things in your life. Create a daily routine that includes time for work, family, and worship. Stick to this routine, and you'll see positive changes. Be courteous on the road. When commuting to work or other places, be courteous on the road. Follow traffic rules, give way, and be patient. This is part of being a good Muslim and a responsible citizen. Utilize work time productively. When at work, dedicate your time to your responsibilities. Avoid wasting company time on personal activities. Be disciplined, work hard, and be honest in your dealings. Take breaks mindfully. During breaks, be conscious of how you spend your time. Avoid wasting time on social media or unrelated activities. Use breaks to relax, pray, or engage in activities that rejuvenate you. Express gratitude. When you come home, greet your family with a smile and express gratitude for the blessings of the day. Be present with your family, listen to them, and engage positively. Maintain family ties. Spend quality time with your family. Strengthen your relationships, show love and kindness, and fulfill your responsibilities as a family member. Reflect on your day. Before going to bed, reflect on your day. Acknowledge your achievements, seek forgiveness for any shortcomings, and express gratitude to Allah.